all packed up, ready to go to Cornhusker State.
All right, we just made it to Nebraska. Just pulled into the first public land parking lot. We're gonna drive around all these different public pieces. Gonna check for which eggs are planted all around it. We're gonna try to glass one up tonight. Try to see if we can't lay our eyes on a big shooter this week. Yeah.
I'm headed out to a spot to glass that I hunted last year. It's a big river, open river bottom that you can see from a bridge. So I'll have the spotting scope with me and hopefully be able to see some deer pile out into that river bottom, looking to get some water in this heat. As you can see, it got the best of me today. Freaking burnt as hell. But show you guys what I see. Hopefully get some footage and see where they pop out so I know where to sit tomorrow night.
All right, I'm all set up. Set up over this little field. It's where I hunted last year a lot. They planted it too late, so it's not looking that good. There is some green stuff out there, but really what I'm set up on is there's a big swamp off to my left, and a lot of oaks that we found today were dropping acorns heavily to my right. And I'm hoping that some of these deer come out of this swamp, just cross this field, and then get up into the oaks. That gives me kind of an idea if that's the movement that's going on in here. I know there's good swamp bedding to the left, so I'm hoping something comes out tonight. All I want to do is get eyes on a shooter buck. Morning of day one officially. Got up, got camp set up last night, really late. Gonna hit the road right now. We're gonna go check. We got like 3 or 4 public land spots we wanna check out today for opener tomorrow. Repping the Gone All Season merch, which actually looks awesome right now. So go check that out. Yeah, so we're gonna hit the road and then hopefully find some big tracks. Kind of the plan is we're gonna walk these big river systems and these washout drainages that have barely any water in them, and look for tracks and big crossings. That's kind of how we got on deer last year, so we're gonna do the same thing this year, so see what we see.
You guys get anything?
Get any squirrels?
Some.
Yeah. Some squirrels? Nice. Good job. You see any deer? See any deer?
Deer? Right
Right here?
We see here.
Right here? There's a buck?
Yeah.
Was there a buck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the morning, yeah.
Hey, I like your hat.
Oh, yeah. I have two. You like how?
It's tough for deer hunting. But they said they bumped these deer, this buck, right out of this like sagebrush looking thing, which is right here. They said they bumped him right out of here, this like sagebrush thing, and he ran over the hill, which is where we normally hunt, down by like a pond down there. All right, opening day, super jacked. It's actually cold enough where I got the sweatshirt on. It's like 50 degrees. It's like a 15-degree drop from yesterday. Going into the spot where the squirrel hunters bumped that buck out of the sagebrush, and it's a spot that I had known that bucks had bedded last year. So I'm gonna get up on top in the dark and try to glass down into all this red brush and see if anything comes back. They may already be bedded in there, and I'm just gonna check and see if they stand up in the first kind of like 30-40 minutes of light, and hopefully something's coming back late and then I can make a play with them.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing? You guys going for squirrels?
Yeah.
Good luck.
You go for bird?
For deer.
Deer? Oh.
Hopefully.
Oh, you taking video too?
Yeah, I video my hunts.
Is there a deer over here?
Yeah, there's sometimes deer that come through here, so.
Oh. You're bow hunting?
Yeah, bow hunting.
Oh, okay. It's okay, right? If we like hunt down there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, thank you.
Are you the white card?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the white card? Okay.
Yeah. There's like 2 people come like just now, but they're gonna have the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Just about as it's getting light here, had a couple squirrel hunters come through, and they're gonna head down into those woods where the squirrel hunters hunted yesterday. Sure, that doesn't help my case any much, but he might still be bedded just in the sagebrush. Doe just stood up out here in this red brush. And is just walking around feeding. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Hopefully there's a buck in here too. Totally could be. See, the pressure around is just insane. Well, I was the first one at the parking lot today and got back a couple hours later and there is like 7 or 8 trucks here. I did not know that it was the pheasant opener. So people that got their dogs out, they're having fun. It was actually kind of like a deer drive. Had a couple does running around like chickens with their heads cut off. It was worth a shot. I know that there was a buck in here yesterday morning. Could have snuck back into that red brush. Looks like he didn't today. Gonna regroup, make a game plan for the evening. I can probably shoot my bow today too. That about wraps up opening day. Got like 10 minutes left of light, maybe 5. It was a good opening day. I had those 2 bucks come out at like 7:30, and that was it. In the morning, I'm gonna hit up a different spot, go into some thick CRP bedding and try to wait for some bucks to come back off the ag field. So it was a good opening day. Feels good to be back on stand. Day 2, headed into the same piece that I was yesterday morning. I'm gonna go down, there's 2 ponds down there, and when we scouted it the first day, we saw a bunch of oaks that had a bunch of acorns in them. So I'm thinking with the wind we got yesterday, a lot of those will be knocked on the ground. I can slip in there, basically set up in the oaks, right on the edge of that CRP bedding, and hopefully they'll filter through, hit those acorns, and then head back into that CRP bedding. That's the plan. It's plenty dark. I'm gonna head in. Kyle's at a great spot too right now. It's gonna be a great morning. We're gonna see some deer. Hopefully, big buck in range. No, the whole time I was filming with my camera. Oh my gosh. What an amateur hour. I think I got a doe coming down the hill. I don't realize till 30 yards it's a shooter buck. He walks into 20 steps. 20 yards. I hit him. I thought it looked pretty good on the way out when he was running through. He was quartering to me a little bit, so maybe it exited mid-body. Oh. It can all change like that in 1 second. Oh my gosh, I'm fiddling with this. He comes down the hill, I can't get him in focus. I'm like, oh, stupid doe. I don't even have my release on. My gosh. He was in shooting range in my shooting lane before I got my release on. I drew back in this brush. And I was just like, meh, way early. Oh, I hope he's dead. Looked like he came down off this hill. Came right down here, somewhere in here. I was tucked back away in that stuff. I mean, look at that. That is, you can't even see where I was, right back in there. Oh, there it is. Got blood on it. Covered in blood. It's covered in blood, but it also looks like a little guts. It is covered in blood. He ran that way, up and around over there. I'm gonna grab my stuff now and get out of here. Arrow looks okay. I'm gonna leave something right here at impact, and then I'm gonna back out of here. Luckily, I don't have to go past where he went to get back to the truck. Just made it back to the truck. I feel a lot more confident after seeing the arrow. It's covered in blood. It looks like a little brown, like stomach matter. So that makes me a little nervous. I think it's my dad. He asked my dad. Dude!
No way.
Yeah. Popped him. Yeah, I haven't found him yet. The arrow's covered in blood. It makes me a little nervous because there's a little stomach matter on it, but it looks like it's covered in blood. So I think it's like a liver and maybe exited stomach. So I'm going to give it plenty of time, but it was so awesome. It definitely went through an organ. I think it went through the liver is my guess. Because he was quartering to me just slightly just because of the trail he was on. He was almost broadside, but quartering to me slightly. I'm thinking like liver and like into the stomach would be my guess.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him 12 hours. I'm going to go in at like 6.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't want to go push him because he's going to die. He's going to be right down by that pond if I don't push him.
Yeah. It's true.
It's a tough call. Kyle's going to want to go in at like noon after 4 hours or 5 hours.
Yeah, call me back later, okay?
Sounds good, boss. See ya.
We're going to just clean up around here, then I think we're going to head home.
All right.
So, call me.
Sounds good. See ya.
All right, son. Good job. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We'll have to regroup with Kyle when he gets back. But I'm just so jacked. I mean, you don't get many mornings like this where shoot a buck in the morning. It's fun. It's light out. You got daylight to track. You got good buddies sharing camp. I mean, that's what it's all about. And, I'm just so jacked. I hope we find him. All right.
And ketchup.
Yep, I got you ketchup.
Hell yes. I think he's dead. Let me see the arrow.
Yeah, let's check the arrow. Let's bring Kyle to see the arrow. See this bloodbath. Does it smell like guts to you?
No. Kind of looks like liver blood though.
Yeah, I'm thinking liver.
And there's some stomach matter.
That's what I thought was that stomach matter. Even if I got the liver, you should be dead in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I think what we should do is probably go in here at noon.
Sounds good to me.
Give the people an update.
Well, we're on pin drop blood for about 120 yards from impact, hands and knees crawling. And then we got to where I'm sitting right now, laying.
We called the dog. can't come till tomorrow morning. So we're calling every other dog in the area that we can to see if a dog will come tonight. The guys seem pretty confident. The problem is this tall CRP grasses and it's blowing in the wind like crazy. It looks like he's continuing on up into the CRP, and I don't know, there's a pond up there that he could dive down into easily. He could be laying in that right now, but I don't really want to go check it because I don't want to push him at all. I want him to die in his first bed, so hopefully it's not too far up here. Well, not how we drew it up. We did contact a dog. Problem is the dog can't come till the morning, so I'm looking for other dogs. Otherwise, if I can't find a different dog, I think we're gonna go with him in the morning. He seemed pretty confident we could find it. It's just so tough in that CRP with the wind blowing the grass, and obviously it wasn't like a red carpet out there. So gonna come back in the morning for sure, and I'll spend all day out here looking for him if I don't come back tonight with the dogs. Day number 3, mixed emotions today. We got the dog tracker. I'm driving in from like 2.5 hours away, so really awesome. Thank you so much for them just for making the trip. Going to meet them right now and then take them to the public land unit. Hopefully the dog can get on the trail. It was just really hard tracking yesterday in that tall grass, so we backed out, gave it plenty of time. It was really cold last night, so hopefully the meat's still good. We can find it and we can pack it out of there and be able to have the meat. I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Kyle.
Nice to meet you. Andy.
You're tall. Tall guy.
Oh yeah, she pulled out split tracking this morning right away, and she's tail wagging her.
No, we're out here a little closer. Still
Yep.
not awesome. I appreciate you so much for coming, because
Oh,
it would have been a grid search probably today. And
Yeah, no, I'm glad we can do it. Yes, we need in the morning. I would have loved to come last week with that football.
did you win? Was it good?
34-12, we won.
Yeah, then it was worth it. Then it was worth
a
it.
good game.
And he's
Yeah.
coming
Oh, yeah.
in, and yeah, so it's a fine buck. But he's coming downhill, and yeah, it'll be my first out-of-state buck, so I want to see if we can give it the best shot we can. Yeah.
Okay, so are we heading west then? Or
Yeah,
we
no, you just follow me.
Yep.
half hour or so?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a group going in here.
Yeah, we got the whole gang.
Set of eyes, I guess, right?
Yep, that's right.
Where's the last blood here?
Oh, there's like a speck. One of these brown. Just a little speck on one of these. Could have looked that way too, who knows?
Literally was just like, thank you, God.
Let's
Got her,
go.
boys. Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Ain't no way.
Good girl. Good girl.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go, girl.
Good girl.
Let's go.
Good
Come
girl.
on, Michael. Let's go.
Good girl.
Look at that.
That's not even a bad shot.
No,
That's a great shot.
That's my front. That's exactly what I was
he did
aiming.
not die too long ago. He was a little stiff.
Look at that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, give me some.
I'm sorry for leaving you boys in that wild goose chase there
Oh,
before.
Thank you.
God.
You bet,
Thank
guys. Good
you.
job.
Let's go.
Good girl. Well, I suppose you better treat your little treat you get.
That does reek.
It's a good buck.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's go.
Good
Thanks, man. From the ground, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
my
girl.
gosh, dude. Let's go, Maya.
girl.
That's not a bad shot. That's like,
First track of the year
No, I thought you
successful.
said like middle of the body.
yeah. Well, the thing is I thought it like hit like behind the front shoulder here,
Oh.
and then enter. I didn't think he was quartered as much as he was, because that's a decent quarter. I thought it was like here and exit here, almost broadside.
Yep.
But it was like pretty good,
Oh, yeah.
and then just exited back. I mean, exited back.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We found him. It was so sweet. Maya was awesome. The dog was sweet. We got up here and we literally had were like within 40 yards of this thing yesterday, and it was for sure dead. The sucky part is the meat spoiled. Probably not gonna get any of the meat, but the shot was not that bad at all. If you see right here, I mean, the entrance was right here, right in the shoulder. I mean, right in the V, right in the vital V. You're like, you're thinking that's money. And the exit was right up here. It was a little more quartering too, so it went like this. If you take an arrow, it went just like this over its back. So again, not a terrible shot. If I had known it was this quartered, I probably would have aimed up in front of the shoulder so you had something like that. But it really makes me feel better and more confident about my setup. I just got to take more time when the deer's coming in to see which way it's angled, which I think is something that every hunter can do.